Hello, Brick Sculptors, and welcome back to Brick Sculpt. This is Chris, and I want to talk to you about a problem I encountered that is just blowing my mind. So, I've been working on my winter challenge build, my octane gas station, and I decided to use the road plates as the parking lot tarmac surface for the gas station. So I figured I would take 4 of these, attach them together, and that'll be the base for my gas station. Just like this. Now obviously I didn't use the white lines, but that's what I have for the sake of this video. You get the point. Now I flipped this over, and I kind of did some Mills magic to it, and boosted it up with some plates underneath it. Just like this, in all the intersecting points, just to give it some added height. There we go. And the next step was to stick this down on a base plate. So because this is a large mock, I grabbed a nice big 48 by 48 base plate. Brand new, fresh out of the package. And so I took this and decided to stick it down. Now it doesn't really matter where I stick this down. Let's start in the corner here. And it kind of sounds like it's struggling a little bit. And as I stuck this down, I started to realize it keeps popping back up. Mostly in the middle here. Well, what the heck is going on? And see all these connections, if I stick them together, they keep coming apart. Well, what the heck? I was boggled by this. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't stick these flat on a base plate. And then I started to think, well, let's do some investigation here and find out what it could be. Now, I noticed these road plates have a little bit of a curve to this, kind of just because of the way they're molded, I believe. And I thought maybe that's the problem. Are these curved so they're not sticking? You can see it kind of sticks up in the middle just a little bit. I said, well, let's see. If I replace it with just a standard 16 by 16, will that do any better? Take this off. So I took just a standard 16 by 16 plate and tried to stick it. And you hear how difficult that is to stick? It feels like it's going to crack. And I can barely get the whole thing to stick down. Crazy. And once it's on, that doesn't feel right at all. So I said, well, maybe it's this plate. Now, this is a brand new plate, and I do know it is official Lego. I bought it from a retail store in Lego packaging. It's not from the internet, so I think there's very, 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 very little chance that this could be fake. In fact, I have a brand new one right here. I actually bought these at the same time, opened this one for the build. This has never been opened. It is completely sealed. So you are seeing this for the first time just as I am. Let's see if this one does any better. Same thing. Now you might be saying that's just what it's like trying to stick a plate on a base plate, but I cannot emphasize enough how difficult this is to stick. And same with our road plate. Something isn't right. I said, so okay, this is a new plate. What if I have another new plate? Now, at the same time as buying these, I also bought these white plates. So these are of the same age, but they're different products. You see how it doesn't get that popping noise? That went down really easily, comparatively. Same thing with my road plate. It has no problem sticking down to the white base plate. It's only the gray 48 by 48. Well, what the heck? Now I wanted to know, is it all gray 48 by 48s? So I grabbed this one. Now I know what you're saying. That's a 32 by 32. It is now, but it didn't used to be. I cut this. Yes, I do cut base plates to fit because they're not very cost effective to buy. So I buy a lot of 48 by 48s and cut them down. So this is a 32 by 32, but it was once a 48 by 48. But this is old. This is from my childhood. This is at least 15 years old. Let's see if it does it too. Super easy to stick down. No problems at all. And same thing with this one. So something is going on with these new gray base plates, and I want to know what it is. So next thing I did is I grabbed these and I wanted to line them up and see if we could measure a length difference. So I took 3 road plates, end to end, and lined them up. If we hold this at one side, and if I stick this side down, now this should also be 48 studs long, and you can probably see, look at the length difference. I mean, you've got at least a millimeter or 2. Obviously, you can flex the plate a little bit, but unless you've got it completely curved, these will not meet up. If I stick both ends down, look at that arch in the middle. Crazy. So this plate has a problem. Also, if you look at these side by side, without sticking it down, just kind of put it over the studs, it kind of finds its place, but it'll pretty easily pop out of its place. On this one, it grabs super hard, especially with this one where there's more studs. So you can get it lined up, and once it's all lined up, it will slide off very easily. This one, once you get it lined up, even if it's not stuck down, it'll hold tight in that position. So there is something wrong with these newer 48 by 48 base plates, and I want to know if you guys know what it is. Please let me know below if you know what the heck is up with these 48 by 48 base plates, why they're out of spec. It is just the newer ones as far as I can tell. I also noticed these newer ones, they have kind of this strange pattern in the corner. I don't really know what that's for, but all the ones I have that don't have that pattern don't have a problem. The ones that do, problem. Well, please let me know below if you know what's going on here. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I do more just like this in the future. That's all I got for this time, and we will see you next time.